What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. One of the incursions that are always giving people a headache is the Power Surge incursion. So we're on Power Surge Chaos 10 here. We're going to do this one solo. Now, one thing with Power Surge is, as long as the dryad has been a thing, there has only been one meta, and that hasn't changed. That is, you spam trees and you DPS the mobs down yourself. Now, this map is the epitome of bring a friend. You know, obviously, if you bring a friend, you got two people DPSing down lanes. You bring two friends, you got a person on each lane, and that makes it GG's. Now, for this particular one, we do have some nice additions, which make this particular incursion even easier. Since we're going to be spamming world trees from the dryad, we, of course, are going to use thick vines. This is going to help us out with a little bit of the DPS. We're still going to have to be active, still going to have to get things done. However, we've got another big benefit on this map, and that is, of course, as you place a defense, the defense only lasts for a limited time, and it despawns. Now, with that in mind, placing defenses, upgrading defenses, or repairing defenses is all instant. Meaning, it is super easy to keep things alive. All you have to do is come over and hit repair, and it's going to instant repair it to full, as long as you have the mana. Now, for this one with the World Tree, I would suggest a tankier World Tree setup, one that's focused on survival, like an actual blockade, and not focused on damage. It's going to make your life easier. However, I am using this setup, 2 antis in defense range with automation, vicious, and thick vines. I debated on getting rid of Vicious and throwing in Juggernaut just for a little more survivability. However, we are going to go ahead and run with it like this. So let's go ahead and get things started. And literally, spam trees. That is all you need to do. So we're going to put lots of rows of trees. That way, if a tree goes down, no big deal. There's another tree right behind it. So we got lots of trees there. Let's get some trees up here on these flyer lanes. Lots of tree action in there. Can we get one more? Looks like we can get one more right there. Let's throw some trees in right here. We're going all the way up in the spawn. Remember, the trees or thick vines will do damage inside the spawns. So, by all means, get up on it. So, go all up inside the spawn. And then the more trees, of course, the more thick vines and the more damage output you got going. So, we want as many trees as possible. We're going to keep spamming them out here. Well, we still got tons of DU. There's a bazillion DU available on this map. And we're going to take advantage of a whole lot of it. Let's get some more trees up here. This will help with the flyers. And just help DPS in the lanes as well. I think that's pretty good. That's qualifies as an absolute shitload of trees. And let's see, we got 300 mana left. We could even throw in a few upgrades on some of these front ones. You will lose trees. That's the kind of the whole concept. You know, trees behind trees, so when you lose a tree, it's just not a big deal. So let's let it fly here and see if we can't blast on through. Chieftain are going to pop the immunity. They're going to come out. That's just going to happen. As you see, though, the repairs are quite instant, so if you just keep an eye out for where that tree damage is going off, you can easily come over and just pop it up to full without any major issue. Like I said, you'll still lose trees. Don't sweat it. Like right now, I'm out of mana, so are we going to be able to save that one in the middle? Sure we are. It was close, but we were able to get it. So you will lose trees. Don't sweat the losing of the trees. Just, you know, get your trees rebuilt. And, you know, get them upgraded every wave. Now, of course, there's so much DU, you can just place more and more and more and more and more trees all the way down the line. But, particularly if you're using thick vines, you're going to find that upgrading the trees is going to give you a lot of value. So, it does have a little bit of healing return going on with automation. I am going to just go ahead and upgrade trees. My heart's content. And, let's get those real juicy there. There we go. So looking pretty good. I still got 17 left. Not a whole lot of mana. Let's at least get these trees repaired back up to full. Of course, the waves are just going to start on you, so you're going to have to be conscious of that countdown timer going here. pretty smooth altogether. Now, you know, as I mentioned, the whole bring a friend thing, if you don't have thick vines, do the same thing, y'all. If you don't have thick vines, you're going to have to DPS more. But, yeah, pop one in here, spam down your trees. Your trees do not despawn. Why did the trees not despawn? Well, it's because when the dryad released, people were mad that they had to build a tree and a bee, which was the thing at the time. And that became a bit difficult on this particular map. So they made it so the trees are permanent. That is not a bug. It is indeed a feature. So, yeah, embrace it, y'all. Embrace the feature. And use it if you got it. You know, what more can I say? Grab all the mana we can. We're not going to get much here. We got a little tickle. Let's go ahead and get one more upgrade on those front trees. The upgrades, too, with thick vines don't just mean more tree health. They also mean more tree damage. So you're getting more and more and more value out of each and every upgrade that you put into it. And let's see. I think we're good there. We'll spam a couple of repairs for this last few. And just get back to spraying here. It doesn't matter which DPS hero you use. You know, of course, if you're playing on a Chaos tier that has Assassins, then you're going to want to make sure you use something tanky. The benefit you're going to have is, remember, the trees provide player healing. So if you're on a map that has Assassins, you're going to be here in your forest fighting anyway. So you're going to get lots and lots of heals and surviving those Assassins, assuming you're not getting one-tapped anyway, are going to be much, much easier to deal with. I'm just basically keeping an eye on the mini-map for yellow trees, and as a tree goes yellow, I'll try to get a repair on it. And then just spraying as we go the whole time. Rollers, you no doubt will get. Of course, you got to wait for those to come out a little bit. We got a Quibbly over here, which is tearing things up. And then the rollers, you're going to have to just get up in there yourself. When you build your trees, you just want to make sure you have enough room for those rollers to come out, of course. Get these, the ones we lost, rebuilt and re-upgraded. You can also use that protective downgrade servo and make sure you get your trees upgraded, which, you know, that becomes amazingly helpful on this map as well. All right, we have started already, but let's go ahead and get a couple more tree upgrades in. We got 33 mana to start for repairs for wave 4 here, so actually we got a big old pile here. Are we going to be able to get any of it? Not much. We're going to have to wait for the wave to end before we can soak up that mana, but see, we got some yellow trees over here. Let's just get them all repaired up. Once again, grab all the mana we can. Another quick repair since we had a chieftain there slapping. And then we got yellow trees in the mid as well. The instant repair thing, you know, it's easy to get real focused on the DPS. But if you just let the trees do their business, you can get quite a few repairs going on them without any problem. We got a captain getting all sorts of slappy over here. We're going to have lots of trees that need to be refurbished here on this one. I actually got enough mana to do this second row, so we'll get those replaced anyway. Got another roller over here. This one's going to be tough to get behind him. No, not too bad. We're able to get in there. Alright, so let's get these repaired up, and then let's get back over. We got another one that's beat down in there. Let's go ahead and give it an upgrade. Or no, not enough mana. Let's grab all that mana that was in the middle. We'll just throw repairs here for the wave 5. And then we're going to want to get these trees completely back. Not enough. Yeah, actually, we got enough mana for some upgrades. And here we go. Final wave. So pretty smooth altogether. It's, you know, it's the feature that was added into the game that just makes it beyond any sort of meta. It's just trees too good in any form. Remember, I'm only using, what, just above half of the DU available here, so there's room for lots more trees. Of course, it just gives you an enormous amount of time to beat the enemies back. Just because we have so many trees stacked up, or have the ability to have so many trees stacked up. Get all these guys repaired, grab all the mana again. Okay, we got a Cyclone Shaper. That Cyclone Shaper will no doubt chew some stuff up. Looks like it is coming from over here, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, Cyclone Shaper is already down. We got, what, an Ogre? The Ogre is down now, just a Slikelion left. And there we go. So, Power Surge, kind of the easy way. Is it the cheesy way? Well, sure it is. But it's been in the game for many, many years. It's not changing. You're not cheating. You're not exploiting anything. You're just kind of using the available mechanics that are there for you to the maximum. So anyone struggling with Power Surge, bust out your trees, y'all. If you don't have trees, grab a friend that's got the dryad and get you some trees going on without a doubt. Now, this particular one is going to drop, what, the Ring of Poison? Yeah, the Ring of Poison. So you get, oh wow, it's a pretty good roll on that one too. You get a ring that's going to be a best-in-slot ring in many cases throughout the game. So definitely worth doing. Of course, you can get that Ring of Poison on other maps as well. But Power Surge, you should not be intimidated by it, as it is definitely fairly easy to do, assuming you have the Dryad. But anyway, thanks a ton for watching. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all next time around. Take it easy.